but ensure that we invest in you. So, you've only got 2 days left now. Are you going to, some of the other speakers have talked about the climate of fear, but it's absurd to be scared. We've seen how the power of new media and the internet has led to changes in so many countries. There's no reason to be scared in Singapore. You have to take change into your own hands. It's up to you. Probably most of you have seen that video of JBJ at the foundation of the Reform Party, where he said he was getting tired of Singaporeans saying they couldn't do anything. There was nothing they could do. So it's time to wake up from your slumber and take back your rights as citizens. To take back your country. Before I finish, I was going to say a few words about West Coast GRC in particular, because I've seen that today we put out our 5-year plan for West Coast GRC. Obviously that's only the start. We need, we'll be getting a lot more input as we go along once we're in Parliament, so we'll be able to develop a much better, much fuller plan. But the first comment, I think, from Mr. Easthuran was that we were out of touch with the ground. But we've been walking around in West Coast for the past 2 years. And we've met most of you, I think, on our walkabouts. And the most frequent comment that we get is that they haven't seen their MP. So how many of you have seen your MP? So, and he said that we didn't get feedback, but actually we set up our West Coast GRC page nearly over 6 months ago, and we are getting lots of feedback from residents. So it's already working. Whereas I think the PAP GRC page has probably about 1/4 of the likes that our page has. And I think we've talked about our election pledges. We're not going to be able to change things overnight. Obviously, the first thing we can do is to push for better policies. But once our aim is to be in government. And whether it takes 5, 10, or 15 years, that's our objective. Our objective being to restore power to you. A lot of you complain about public transport. All right, I'm being told I have to finish now. So I was just going to say that my pledge to you, once elected, is that I will be a resident of West Coast. I will move here. I already take public transport, which I already take public transport most of the time, so I know many of the frustrations you feel. I was amazed that the chairman of SMRT drives in or is chauffeured into work every day. I believe that the chief executive of a company should use that company's products. Okay, well, I'm told I have to finish now. So, everybody, you know what to do on May the 7th. We've got 1 day left. Are you going to send the Reform Party into Parliament? Are you going to vote for change?